Good morning. Thanks for Shaw Family Video tuning in. The G6 here had some problems with noise, belt noise. I did the tensioner, and in this video, a proper serpentine belt procedure shall be done. Even after replacing the tensioner pulley in the G6 here, yeah, still having that horrible slippage noise, and I can hear it slip when it rains more, when it's shifting. So we're gonna have to replace the belt. It still doesn't seem that tight. I think it's the wrong size or it's stretched. All right, so step one is going to be chock block and jacking up your vehicle safely, putting it on jack stands here, and releasing the jack ever so slowly. So yeah, I always lower it, then I give it a little support, and then you move the vehicle, like you put your weight into it, like actually try and knock it over is what I'm doing here. My body weight on it. Make sure if you're gonna crawl under there, you're safe. Alright. And now the car is safely on jack stands. We are going to jack up the engine because we have to remove the motor mount in order to get the belt off. Yes, I know. But we're just gonna give engine and transmission here just a tad support and just leave it. All right, just like that. It's in place. Next thing we're gonna do is remove the box, air box. So first of all, 10 millimeter, boom, that's what we need. Get that one out. T20 on the outside of your box here. And there's a good chance to change your air filter if it needs it. This one's brand new. Not gonna need it. So now we're gonna find our bolts under here. Yeah, once you move those three, you can easily move that aside. And again, 10 millimeter on there. And 10 millimeter from here. And then the whole thing just comes up out of here with some finagling. Oh, we got a little pop that off of the air conditioner hose. I drop a screwdriver in there. I don't know. But yeah, a little finagling to get this out. There it goes. And now, again, with the engine supported, right, by our jack under here, we're going to remove this motor mount. Right here we've got a 15 millimeter. Boom. Okay, and after these are loosened up, we're going to go after these nuts. D's right there. On top of the bolt, nuts. Yes. And using my wife's tools, because mine are all at the shop, I realized I don't have any deep sockets. I'm gonna need a deep 15 millimeter for this operation here. And that, people, means that I will be heading through Shaw Gardens here to the car in the back, the Kia, and we're gonna go to Harbor Freight, my candy store. And of course it starts raining. Here we are at Harbor Freight, and I'm not mad at Harbor Freight. I know I made that video about the jack stands, you know. Yeah, that was not my favorite Harbor Freight product, of course, but I'm not mad at Harbor Freight. And while I'm here, taking care of these two. All right, and we are back in business. And yeah, this guy is 18 millimeter, which is an oddball. can use an 11/16. That one seems to fit on there nice and snug like that. All right, and once you get all the bolts out of here, this part should just pop right off of there. And then this, yes. So, yeah, top one 15, bottom one 18, and I had to use a wrench because it's space. But thank God they made it small enough. And we have one more bolt right down there. That's gonna be convenient to get to. Oh no. Gonna have to go up from under, which means this shroud has to come off. And yeah, you got these push pin guys. They come out with a screwdriver. You just pop them out. Like this one over here. I also use my channel locks to needle nose might be better, but it was easier to reach. So after you get the pins popped out of it, just hold me in. I can just fold back like that, and you can reach right up in there. All right, since I don't have my ratcheting wrench, this is how I reach this. It's right there. You can see it. And that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Kept this bolt up here just so it didn't fall in my face. Loosen the bottom one. So, oh, and there goes the bolt. Remove that part of the motor mount. Now you finally have access to the belt. And I'm gonna say it, folks, all right? While you're in here, you should replace your pulleys, the ones that wear out quickly, because it is a pain, as you can tell, to get this belt out. So you have an idler pulley. You have two idler pulleys, basically. This one here at Amazon is called a tension pulley. It's actually your lower idler. You have a tensioner that controls the tension of the vehicle. You should replace that too, because they do go out. While you're in here replacing the belt, this is just something I would do. I want you guys to know I'm not just saying this to sell products on Amazon through my affiliated account. Yes, that does help the channel, but I'm saying this because I've learned the hard way in the process of making this video. Change those parts, because the reason you're changing the belt, if you're having this squealing noise, it may not just be the belt. So one of the things I'm going to recommend is you get a tensioner and an idler pulley if you haven't yet. And here's a weird thing I noticed. I'm using my Amazon Garage and I have filtered my GT, but it says it does not fit. But actually it does. I don't know, Amazon people haven't updated their information about the lower idler pulley. So you go, I was on Rock Auto, I went over here to Rock Auto to check, and that is the same part number right there for this vehicle. So that's the lower. And this is where your phone comes in handy. Just remembering how the belt went back on, just like that. See that? Wow, it is a convoluted kind of thing. It's down to the main, over here to the water pump. Wow. This goes up and around in a kind of a wishbone shape from the main down there. That's a water pump. The main is down there, and it kind of goes this way and then goes out like that. Yep. And here's where the Serpentine belt toolkit comes in handy. So right in the side there, there's a little square 3/8 inch little nubby. fit this puppy into. So you can pull it back, release tension, and remove the belt. So yeah, just like that. It comes up, scoot it off of there. Alright, so slid it back over the water pump. Everything looks like it's in place. Got this still pulled back. Everything's taut here. And release. There we go. Installed. Just like that. Boom. Now, I gotta put the mortar mount back on. Alright friends, so something I discovered, learned from my bloodshed lesson, is that bottom bolt, you can't put that in last. I just found that out. You actually have to take the bottom bolt, slide it into here, slide it down if you can, and do it that way because there's no room. I've moved the engine up and down, there was just no room to line it up. So now I got the bolt in there, and I can't see because my hand's in the way. It's very limited camera room here, so bear with me. But yeah, the bolt's right there, see that? Maybe you can see down there, hold on. Yeah, the bolt is just hanging, see that? See? You cannot put that bolt in. You have to put it in first. You have to hang it in there like that and drop it down because there's very little room. So that's how you need to put this bracket back on. I just found out the hard way. I got it all put together, figured I'd put that bolt in last. But no, that's how you have to do it. Drop this in with the bolt in the hole and then bolt it together. So yes, with one bolt in it, other bolt hanging, line your 18 millimeter up and get it threaded just like so. There it goes. And now that one's in place. And also don't forget this piece here. That's the piece that, yeah, you're still gonna have to pull this thing apart because if it's all bolted down, there's no way you're gonna get that out without unbolting the rest of these bolts. The pressure against the engine is still gonna be too great. So yeah, you have to pull this motor mount to get that serpentine bolt off, man. As much as I'd like to tell you you don't have to, I'm pretty sure you have to. Come on, focus, iPhone. Good news, we just found Dante the cat who's been missing all day, and I'm almost done getting this together. But Dante, he's almost 17.
Yeah, I'm scared.
And you found him in the closet, right? He was hiding in my closet.
Yeah.
So something people should know is, try and see this gap right here. Can you film that? I don't know if you can get down a little lower. There you go. Now we're upside down.
Oh.
But that's okay. See that? You lift up on the jack to get the thing lined up when you bolt this down. That's just a good idea. Just a good idea before you cinch everything all down. So yes, putting the box back in, and bolts are all cinched down. The small, right? That guy. There. Big flange. 10 millimeters. Cinch it down. And that's kind of important. Yeah. And with a bit of rain coming down. All done. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, please. It helps us tremendously when you do that. Subscribe to the channel. If you got questions, you can leave them in the comments section. Love to answer those. And that does take time. I get questions that come to me every day now at 1.4 million views on the channel here. So I just ask that you subscribe is all. I mean, some people pay for this advice, and I'm giving it away for free. So all I'm asking is you become a subscriber. Thanks again for watching. Bye. So yeah, I grabbed a few more things for work while I was here, and of course my wrenches. Nice, replaced, no problems. Just had to sign a piece of paper. Didn't have to wait for the manager or anything. It was easy peasy. Don't forget to subscribe, and why not watch another video? Stick around!